Hi everyone, in the last video we had a look on the switches and push buttons. So this video is a continuity of this last video. So just have a look on this diagram. So you can see there are two things. One is rounded as number 1, other one is rounded as number 2 in Roman numbers. So first one is, have a look on the first one. This is a simple push switch. This is the same thing we had a look on the last video with two terminals T1 and T2, and you know how to connect this push switch in the circuit. One side goes to T1, other wire goes to T2, and the connection is now broken, and when you press the switch, connection is created, and whatever the LED on know, whatever the output you can see. So you know how to connect it. So you can see the wires are going from T1 and T2. So this is that simple. Okay, in the last video we had a clear look on that, right? Simple push button, simple push switch. Press a switch, connection is there. Take your hand off, connection is removed. Also you can find another type of push switch. So I wanted to explain it in this video because if you buy that then you will get confused. So that is in the case number 2 scenario. It's not a big deal. The problem is this push switch has 4 pins. So the pushing part is same, you have to push it. But why do you have 4 pins? A reason, but I know how to connect those pins actually, right? So what we will do is if you find 4 pins with that push switch, T1, T2, T3 and T4, you can have a look on the bottom of that switch. Okay, you have turn it around and look at the bottom of the switch. So if you take the bottom of the switch, you will see even though there are 4 pins, 4 terminals, 2 terminals are connected together. So you cannot see a metal wire is connecting, but there's a mark in the bottom side that is connecting, plastic mark, or let's say there's a plastic you can touch and feel it, right? Plastic connection is there to indicate you. That means those terminals are connected inside. So there's a plastic line you can see in the bottom that is connecting two terminals. It can be T1, T2 and T3, T4, or it can be T1, T3, T2, T4, whatever. I just drew it, but it will connect 2 pins. So that means those 2 pins are connected together. So there will be couple of pins actually. One pair of pins are connected together, terminals are connected together, and another terminals are connected together. So in this case, you will see T1, T2 connected together, T3, T4 connected together. That means T1 and T2 we can take it as one terminal because they are connected together. T3 and T4 we can take it as another terminal. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to take one wire from one terminal, you have to take other wire from other terminal. So you can take one wire from either T1 or T2, you can take other wire from T3 or T4. That will work. So that is what this diagram actually explains. So have a look on this, proper look. So the diagram in the middle, right? So with the wires, so A, B, C, D are there, T1, T2, T3, T4 are there. So which connections will be valid is, we know T1 and T2 are connected together, and T3, T4 are connected together. So you just have a look on this and then just recap and come back to this, because we have to connect the wires to 2 terminals that have no connections. Only when you are pushing the switch there should be connection. But T1 and T2 are already in connection, T3 and T4 are already in connection by default. So if you take one wire from T1, take another wire from T2, there's no point of having the switch because those wires are already connected. Those T1 and T2 are already connected. So if you take 2 wires like this, the circuit is completed. Even if you press the switch or not press the switch, the connection is there between T1 and T2. So that doesn't make sense. So if I take 4 wires, these are the possible valid outcomes, valid things, connections. So if you take a wire from A, if you take a wire from B, and you connect them in the circuit like a switch, like you connect a switch, that is valid because A comes from T1, B comes from T3. So T1, T3 are not connected. Only if you press the switch only, those couple of terminals will be connected. So by default they are not connected. So AB connection is totally valid, okay, in the circuit, because this will work as a switch. The circuit will be broken. So then only that means circuit will be open. Only when you press, circuit will be closed. Circuit will work. And CD is also correct because C is from T2, D is from T4. T2 and T4 are not connected terminals, not connected. So only if you press a switch only they will get connected. So that will be valid. So what about AD? That means taking a wire from A and taking another wire from D. So A is on T1, D is on T4. So they are not connected anyway by default. So that is totally valid. What about BC? BC is also valid because T2 and T3 are not connected already. So you can take 2 wires and complete the circuit with a switch, and you can use it as a switch. Only when you press only T2 and T3 are getting connected. So what about TAC? That is wrong, because T1 and T2 are already in connection. So this cannot be a switch. This will be like just a simple connecting wire. This will work like that. Whatever BD is also is no point, because T3 and T4 are already connected together. So taking one wire from B and one wire from D will not make sense. You can directly connect two wires. That's all. Okay. So I hope you get the idea, right? So these are the valid outcomes, valid connections. Okay. AB, AD, CD, CB, CD and CB, AC and BD will not be. AC and BD will not be actually valid connections. Okay. So just go through this video once again and try to grab what I am talking about. And if you want to find out, you can Google push button or push button Arduino, things like that, and you may sometimes find this kind of case 2 push buttons. Then you don't know why do we have 4 pins, and then you will understand how to connect 2 pins out of the 4. You don't need to connect all the 4 pins, right? Connecting any 2 pins to the circuit is enough. This can work as a switch. So but you should know which 2 pins you can connect, which 2 pins you cannot connect to the circuit. Okay, that means which pairs you can have, which pairs you cannot have. So that is what I explained here. So if you look for push button or push button switch, push button Arduino, you can Google them and you can find. If you find the case 1 scenario, that is great. There's no confusion. If you find the case 2 with 4 pins, then you have to go through all these things and understand and create the connection. So now you know how to create the connection, right? You have to look at the bottom, and you should understand the concept. So then you have to take 2 wires from the non-connected terminals. That's all you have to do. You can ignore other 2 terminals actually. So whatever we do, whatever the buttons we use, so now you know how to create the connection with buttons. So when it comes to circuit, we will indicate the button like this. So whatever I am zooming in, we will like this. It can be a 4-pin button, you know how to connect it. It can be a 2-pin button, you know how to connect it. We don't care. We will show it like this, okay, like as a button. So now you know how to connect the button to the circuit, okay. So you can replace those earlier pictures, the case 2 and case 1 pictures, in that button symbol, and you can see how to connect that, okay, depending on what kind of push button you are buying. If everything is confusing, buy a push button that is in the case 1, okay. So whatever you are using, we are going hereafter in the tutorials to indicate switch push button, we will use this symbol, okay. Then you will understand whenever the push button is pressed only, forget about the arrow, that is to showing you that we are going to press it. So the symbol meaning is whenever the push button is pressed only, it will go down and create the connection between the 2 terminals. Then only this LED will be on, okay. You can have a look, right? So LED will be on. There is a resistor LED plus 7 ground. When the hand is taken off, the push button will come to its initial state like this, and the LED will be off because the circuit is not completed, okay. So hereafter we will use this symbol for upcoming diagrams and even to explain the coding. I hope you can understand upcoming diagrams. Then we will go to explain the coding, right? So you should know how to interpret this one and how to connect the real time push button, understanding or interpreting this diagram, okay, this symbol. So if you don't understand, take your time, rewatch this video, and you will try to get some idea. You will actually get some ideas if you rewatch it slowly. Try to interpret what I am taking, okay. You can take a pen and paper, or you can buy a switch and have a look on that, and you can slowly watch this video and you will get some idea. So I will catch you in the next continuity of this video. Until then, have a great day ahead. Goodbye, and also consider subscribing us. Thanks guys.